Hey everybody, welcome back. It's the final hour of stock trading today. This is January the 10th, 2023. It's our last hour of trading. We're about 93 points higher on the Dow at the moment. We hit the low of the day around 10:45 today.
Our last hour of
Excuse
trading,
me,
we're
around
about
10:45 today, and at that time the Dow was at 33,421. We're now 33,609. So not quite 200 points above the low of the day. So you can see the range from high to low is only 240 points total range. It's not been a very volatile overall day for the index on the Dow Jones, but we are up 91.96, and we seem to be definitely better than this morning. GameStop is 1711. And it took a while, but GameStop finally got sort of an updraft and sort of stuck to it. It began to recover some ground. It sort of hit bottom around 16.39 a share, just around 11.30 today, until about noon. It was still around 16.40, but then it began a slow, steady march until it got to about 16.68, 16.70 around 2 o'clock. And then from 2 o'clock to 3 o'clock, 16.60 now to 17.14. That's the high of the day. A 50-cent move up. Still looks like it wants to go up, and it's traded 2 million shares today. Nothing incredible, but it's definitely looking like a mountain peak that it's going up right now. It's going straight up as it's been sort of chugging along. Not surprised to see GameStop at 17.14. I mean, I've expected this trade range 2 days ago, 3 days ago. And could this go to 17.50 and 18? Yeah, it could. There really shouldn't be a lot of resistance right now. I mean, the tax loss selling is done. There's no reason to dump the stock. I'm guessing there's a few nibblers coming in, bargain hunting here, and they're finding there's not a lot for sale. That's not surprising to me. So we'll take that. All of your deep in the money call options are going up in value, and that's what we want to see. You're up 76 cents today on the stock. ATIP, unchanged on the session right now. 31.7 last trade. We started this morning at 34 cents. That was the high of the day. That's where we started off. We dropped off to 29.7 cents around 11:30. And then right after that, within half an hour, the stock was back into this 31.5 range. Now 31.7, touched 32 a little bit here. But it's interestingly, the volume today, 644,000. That's higher than lately. That's, I've been telling you that it's been 150,000, 180,000 volume, 220, 644,000. Whatever came in was gobbled up, and we're unchanged. Now we'll see what happens. Is more coming in, or is this stock going to take a little move here? I'm kind of wondering, maybe we're through the worst of it. Are we? Could we be? Stay tuned. Tesla, 117.34. The range today, the low trade today, $114.92. Let's round it up to 115. The high trade, $122.76. So we've had a $7.75 spread today between the low trade and the high trade. But the stock opened at the high almost right away, and by about 10 in the morning, we gave up. It looks like the stock gave up $4 or $5. Then the shares hit the low of the day at 10:45 at 114.92 basically, and from then on it has been a slight rise with a flat line, a slight rise, flat line, slight rise, and now we're at 117.13 in this hood here. I don't think we have been just over 118 since this morning. So we have touched 118.13. It's been $1 higher, and here we are down 260 on the day. All right, there it is. Not a lot. We'll see if there's a late move up on the stock. If the Dow and the S&P and the NASDAQ want to have a bit of a run towards the last hour, it might affect this stock here, the good old GameStop. we've got, or I mean, good old Tesla. We have right now the Dow, as I said earlier, up 84 now. We're up 14 on S&P, and we're up 64 on Nasdaq. The Nasdaq market about 2/3 of a percentage point higher. It's the leader today. Quiet day. The S&P up 0.37, the Dow up 0.25, a quarter of a point. Oil up 57 cents a barrel. So far. Okay. I just saw a breaking headline. Longtime Trump Organization CFO Alan Wieselberg gets a 5-month prison sentence in a New York case. I am sure this is a negotiated deal for his cooperation. 17.17, by the way, now on GameStop, up 79 cents. The high of the day, 17.23. We're awfully close to that. We'll keep an eye on GameStop. SoFi, 503. I'm happy to report to you that SoFi has broken the $5 barrier. This was a while ago. The shares hit through the 5 level just around 12 something. Was it 12 or 1? Let me see here. There we are. 12.50 this afternoon. It got through 5 to 501. High of the day, 513. Right now, 502. We're up 20 cents. And the low was 478 around 10:30 this morning for a brief moment, just a brief moment. And then it climbed back up again. 35.9 million traded today. Not a crazy heavy day, which kind of is encouraging. Mediocre volume, and we're up another 20 cents. We don't need 100 million a day to get a 25-cent gain on this stock. 30 million will get you 20 cents, no problem. Even at 30. So moderate volume, this will move higher another 2, 3, 4 percentage points. That is a good sign. And the end of the month is the conference call, the earnings report, and everyone is going to be curious about this, of course. The rumors out there, or I don't know if it's rumors, but I guess speculation out there from a bunch of people writing on the stock, it varies. It runs the gamut. There are those out there who are saying the company is still not going to make money or is going to lose hundreds of millions of dollars. Others are saying because of the growth of the number of members that this channel is attracting, and because of the growth of the amount of products that they're offering, they are becoming the online choice of many a folk to be a fintech banking platform. And SoFi is definitely gaining clients. I mean, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. They are quickly growing their base. And it's only a matter of time where they will start to make money, because you get to a certain economy of scale and your cost per new client drops, your profit per client rises, and you add 3, 4, 500,000 every 3 months to your mix. You're talking upwards of 1 to 2 million new clients a year added on to your client base. You are going to turn a profit. It's just a matter of the volume. It's the volume business, and that's what these guys are doing. And we know Anthony Noto is buying the stock in his own personal account. He keeps doing this. And so when the CEO is a buyer, he has faith. So far, so good. We've been as low as $4.24. Somebody sold this thing at $4.24, the all-time low, and it's now $5.03. It's just a partial recovery, but could it be that $4.24 will be the all-time forever low trade of this stock? We'll find out. It's up to $5.03. Had been higher. Let's see how it goes. Apple, $129.95, down 22 cents. We've been mainly in the red today, as low as $128.12. The high was $131.26 early this morning. We did break 130 in the last hour, but then we came under again. We're down 19 on the day. If the Dow has a late surge, this will likely go green. It's not leading the market. It's just going with the market. Apple, HPQ, Hewlett Packard, 28.86 up 22 cents. Google, 88.86 up 6. Moderna, 188.79 up 4.80. Amazon up 208 at 89.44. Home Depot is up 70 cents. Cisco up 12 cents, 48.70. Netflix holding a $13 gain at 328. Pfizer down 99 today, another down day at 47.40. We were in the 52 range not too long ago. IBM 143.92, up 37 cents. Microsoft is up 91 to 228.03. I think the worst is behind Microsoft right now. We had some down days last week. Vanek Vectors up 173, $218. Adobe down 438 at 337.60. Goldman Sachs up 302, 356 a share. Boeing is down 204 at 206.50. Meta Platforms up 359 to 133. ME is up 4.5 cents to 214.5. Rocket Lab up 9.5 to 431.5 cents. Matterport up 5 cents to 274. SmartRent having a good day, 288.5, up 14.5 cents today. Spire up 5.5, holding 108.5. Cyxtera up 7.2 cents at $2.12 right here. Royal Caribbean up $1.22 to 58.51. Bed Bath Beyond up 38 to $2. Carvana up half a penny. Robinhood up 8 cents to 8.63. BlackBerry up 15 cents. Norwegian Cruise Line up 24. Carnival up 13. Target up down 98 actually. Target down. JP Morgan is up 70. Costco up 133. Walmart down 64 cents. Disney up 34 cents at 95.11. It's had about a $12, $13 recovery in the last week or two. We were sitting at $90, $89 on January the 4th. The low was $84, $84.30 on December 28th. So from 84 to 95 in a week and a half. That's where we're at. NVIDIA up 131 at 157.59. We had American Airlines breaking $15 today. 15.08, 15.09 on American Airlines, up 48 cents. They're not making money yet, but they're climbing. They were sitting around what was this price here on the December 28th? $12.30. We've gained not quite $3 in not quite 2 weeks. Okay, we say. Okay, 80-point gain on the Dow, 72 cents now on GameStop at 17.10.11. ATIP 31.3, Tesla 117.02, SoFi 504, Apple 129.89, and HPQ 28.84. Welcome to the party, kids. Here's what's going on. We're, like I said, up a half a point on NASDAQ, 0.3 on S&P, and 0.23 on the Dow. Oil up 63 cents. And that's the story right there. Okay, that's interesting. All right. Thank you all for coming through here. Deep Value was thumbs up number 7. Thank you for that. Untamed Viking number 13. Brian number 14. Finally, my covered call hit. GameStop taking a bit of a shot up. Hey, this is fun again. Hector number 14. Lame Duck 15. Lorraine 17. Option Nomads. We're number 18. Drew number 19. White Feather 21. Abram Yamez AJ number 22. Mando number 23. Splair, I'm 25. Maria 27. John Anderson says hi. Thank you for these thumbs ups, everybody. Appreciate it. Wing Commander, I'm number 36 on the thumbs up meter. Zach, I think I'm 34. John Gill 35. H Gregory 47. Not a lurker anymore. I'm number 56. Thank you, and hello everyone from Not a Lurker anymore. We got Amarth. I've been DRSing GameStop over time, but since it's now so cheap, I'm probably DCAing down much larger amounts in the future, but good luck to all you writers. Okay, I'm not even sure what that means. DH Ruda, number 62, Nicholas 59, Alex 51, Brian, finally my stink offers are hitting. Took like a week for GameStop. I had a little run here. Brian, stink offers to sell my covered calls. Craig, SoFi having a good week. Brian, nice large sell order on GameStop to try and crash it back down. Karen, number 86, Agent Per, E-Trade still gives me error message when trying to DRS. I tried again today. JR, number 69. Wow, I haven't had a large number like that in a long time. Brian, Agent Argent, if you're not in the US, sign up for Wise Banking to create a USD bank account and use this to buy directly through CS. This is the best way. No dealing with brokers and they're slacking. Karen D, my cat and I are intently watching Uncle Bruce. What's going on with that pussycat? Bobby, what works in Canada, Brian? Agent Argent Per, I did that 3 years ago, laugh alone. Unfortunately, then went ahead and sold my E-Trade shares, except I left 25. Argent, just trying to figure this method to see if I can get a broker to admit their problems. Brian, yes, I have bought through CS multiple times, and it was very easy. Also, Wise has a very cheap fees to exchange rates compared to banks. Sell my house fast enough for Marlboro. Number 73, thumbs up. Thank you, Brian. Bobby, I have 351 DRS into my name through CS with like 400 and keep selling cover calls through brokers on my other shares. Nazareth, I am number 78. Let's see. I think we're pretty well caught up here. Folks are talking to each other. Thank you all for these thumbs ups already. Appreciate this. We're going for 100 thumbs ups on the afternoon show, and we're well on our way to that. I do appreciate it. We're going to head over now to member only chat. Thank you guys, all of you, for as always being here. Lurkers, subscribers, and members. Thank you. We love it when we get new members. Thanks those of you who have become members this week and last week, those who are renewing your memberships. You guys are awesome. We are so appreciative of that. Welcome to the family, the Bagel fam. Good to have you here, one and all, okay? Let's see. Thank you to Tony. Tony, thank you for picking up a class today. Way to go, pal. You're getting smarter and smarter and smarter. Going to be making a whole bunch of money here. Well done, sir. Appreciate that. Let's see what else is going on here. Susan says I'm number 85. Right on. Fantastic. GameStop right now 17.18, up 80 cents. High of the day 17.23 on GameStop. We're pushing the highs again here within a nickel. And we're looking just fine. We have the Dow up 120 now. We have S&P up 18 and NASDAQ up 69, 70 points now. 2/3 of a percentage point for the NASDAQ, 0.46 for S&P, and 0.36 for the Dow. All righty. Let's see. Right on. Thank you all for being around. 17.19 now on GameStop. Inching up yet again towards that high of the day. ATIP 31.8, Tesla 117.31, SoFi 506, Apple 130.10. We've gone through 130, only down 4 cents. HPQ 28.88. The Dow up 115, 120 range, a little better looking on the Dow now. Brian, Uncle Bruce, so will GameStop hit 18 this week? Will it hit 30 by the end of the month? What day and time will this happen? If it doesn't happen, it is all your fault. Thank you, Brian, for the kind words and the generous understanding. By the way, Tesla 117.29, trying to go higher. Come on, Tesla. Yeah, I'll keep you posted on that, Brian. As soon as I know exactly when the high is, I'll let you know, and you know what to do then. Nick DeMaurier, number 90, thank you. Deep Value is laughing. We are at 91 thumbs ups, 9 away from the magical third digit, 100 thumbs ups. It's coming along. Thank you, Hawkeye, for number 91 thumbs up. Appreciate all of you for stepping in here and putting some coal on the fire. It's fantastic. Looks like the Dow now is pushing 123 point gain, now 125. A little more momentum coming in. GameStop 17.19, up 81 cents, just short of the high of the day right now. SoFi 506, up 23. That looks great. 17.20 on GameStop. We are just about there. The high of the day is 17.23. And here we are. Interesting, though, that even at this level, which is great, I haven't seen this since January the 4th, by the way, 6 days. It's only been 6 days of trying to get back here. The last time we were in this neighborhood was December 27th or 28th. We got down to 1724-ish, 1708 on December 28th. That was the last time we were here. Since then, we went a little higher and then lower, and now we're coming on again. We have a ways to go to come back a bit. The last month, December 14th, $21. December 12th, 22.80. 22.97 on December the 12th. So this stock is a ways off from its high, but this is definitely the best level in a week and a half. And we've traded 2.4 million today. So there's a little update today, 17.24 now on GameStop. This is the high of the day, 17.24, new high, up 86 cents. That should help some of you out there looking to write new calls and or just keeping an eye on your premiums and see what's going on. 17.23.24. ATIP 31.8 unchanged. Tesla 117.31 down 246 with the Dow now up 106 points at the moment. All righty. All right, 504 on the SOFI, holding the $5 level. Oscar Davila, I'm number 94, sir. Deep value. Brian, you can't trade options on computer share. Bobby, figured I'd wait at least February before I'm going to think of rolling GameStop from April 16 to 20s, or should we wait more for March if GameStop goes back to 25? Bobby, we're going to play this day by day, and we'll just see how it goes. How fast is the recovery? How heavy is the volume? This kind of thing. We gotta watch the technicals too. Constantine Unclerbers, I wrote GameStop 17.5 April at 280, and it is slowly reaching 350 with the stock price moving up. The time decay is in my favor. Just let the stock tell me what to do. Fold arms for now. What should I do? So you wrote 17.5 April calls for 280. Shares right now are 17.28. They're still 22 cents out of the money, your calls. They're trading 350 now. That's all time premium, and which means that right now they are worthless calls. It's theoretically possible the shares will go higher. If they want to go to $18, let's play this game. They go to 18, say tomorrow, you're 50 cents in the money. My hunch is that those calls will trade at 360.65. If they go to 18.50, those calls will trade at 370.75. But by next week, they'll come back to 350 again, even though they're in the money 75 cents. Because what's going to happen now is the stock, as the stock holds a higher level, if it does this, these contracts will now substitute time premium with book value and time premium, but they won't go all that much higher. The shares are going to have to go to 19.5 for these calls to get to 4, because then they're worth $2 a book with $2 time premium. That's kind of how this works. So there is upside movement for the option holder. Unfortunately, the option holder doesn't get penny for penny performance or dollar for dollar performance. If the shares go up $1, the contract will not go up $1 with it. That's where you come in. This is where you get to cross your arms and go, okay, I see what's happening here. Since you received 280 on a 17.50 contract, $20.30 or less, and you don't lose any money. The shares can go to 20.30 at the very end of the run, and they're worth 280 a piece. That's the best part about it. So if the shares want to close at, say, 19.50 at the end of your contract run, the calls have a $2 book value. That's all they'll be trading for. It's $2. You'll still make 80 cents profit. Now, I'm not suggesting you're going to stick around that long. Don't think so. And I don't expect the stock to go straight up to $20 or $25 a share. We all know it can happen. We've seen GameStop move before, and we'll see GameStop move again. But, right now it's 17.39. Yeah, it's the high of the day. That's great. 11 cents out of the money. Yay. I'm just thrilled, Constantine, that what you're looking at on two sides of the coin, you're looking at your options that are going higher, and then you're looking at your deep in the money calls that are really going higher, because those are going up a lot faster than these 17.50s are going up. That I am sure is happening. You have, of course, the secret weapon at your beck and call anytime you want to employ it, and that is you can buy back your April calls and write May or June calls anytime you feel the need. But right now at 17.50 and the stock at 7.35, there's no urgency to make this move. I would say if you could go from if you can buy back a call at 350, 55, 60, and sell one for $4 or 450, yeah, but otherwise no. And right now, I think what you want is you want to see what kind of a run the stock can really have here. How far can it go? And let the stock go $1 in the money on you, 18.50, and let's see what your contract is trading for when it has a $1 book value plus time premium. It might be 375, 380 a share, and you're just going to go, I'm down $1 on the stock, but I'm up like $3 on my deep in the money calls. This is okay. Let's watch that together. It's a good day. It's a great day today to see it up 97 cents. I'm happy because a high number of you who are watching me, a good number of you, have deep in the money calls on your GameStop. And you've been buying them all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, all the way down, and you're writing and you're writing and you're writing. You're all going to clean up wonderfully. Because if the shares want to go up $5, your deep in the money calls are going up 475. The calls that you guys have written will go up $3, maybe. We'll see about that. And remember, time keeps working its magic for you on your short-term calls. I'm loving this. Brian, deep value investing. Yes, I know I have shares with my bank and Questrade as well. The CS shares are locked up, buddy. Gaudy and Constantine is not surging. It's not even up $1 and your call's out of the money. Just sit there and wait. Coyote will probably be back to 1650 by week's end. Financial mischief. I rolled out of my HPQ March 23, 27 calls to June 27s, and I got 383 for the new call. My break even was originally 28.75. It's now 30.83. Come and get me. There you go. You'll love this. Brian Gaudy, I thought if we were all pros at folding our arms by now, we all have written calls out to April at least. Lots of time to relax and let the stock do its roller coaster ride. Exactly. Constantine, thank you. Uncle Bruce, yes, sir. Always looking for deep in the money. Constantine, thank you. Coyote. Coyote goes, you betcha. Brian, I sold GameStop cover call April 23 strike 1750s for 330 and April 2023 strike 1625s for 365. This is just fun. Marcus, 106, Bruce, you are well over the 100 mark. Thank you all for helping out with the thumbs ups. And let's go for 150 today like we did yesterday. It was great. We got a 108-point gain on the Dow Jones. We're up 18 on S&P, 70 on NASDAQ. We have GameStop at 1738, up $1. Nice. That's about time. It's been a while. ATIP, 31 cents even. Tesla, 117.55, only down 222 now. SoFi is 506, up 23 cents. Apple, 130.19. We're up 4 cents. We've gone green on Apple. HPQ, 28.92, up 28 more cents. Google up 12 cents now, 88.92. Moderna up 487 to 188.80. Amazon 89.21 up 185. Home Depot up 119 to $319. Cisco up 18 cents. Netflix up 11. Pfizer down 95. IBM up 58. Microsoft up $1.04. Vanik up 218. Adobe down 380. Goldman up 360. Boeing down 180. Meta up 330. And over on our former SPACs, ME up 5 cents to 215. Rocket Lab up 12 to 434. We've got Matterport up 5.5 at 274.5. SmartRent up 19.5 cents to 293.5 on SmartRent. Spire up 5.5 to 108.5, and then Cyxtera up 7.3 cents to 212.3. So every one of our former SPACs, including SoFi, they're all up on the day. A big winner today is definitely SmartRent. 20-cent gain approaching $3. Very nice. 11 cents on Rocket Lab. And of course, SoFi, the big dog today, we're up 24 to 506. We have 31 minutes left to go. We got a 112-point gain on the Dow. And we're up 1/3 of a percentage point. Seems to be holding this gain right now. Brian says GameStop seems to be doing its own thing. This is nice. It has been following the mark for so long. I forgot how it can really do anything it wants whenever it wants. Cheers to Uncle Bruce. 106 gain now on GameStop, 1744. Good to see this. I'm hoping it gets to this 18 level. That would be just terrific. All those $10 deep in the money calls will be worth $8 book value plus time premium. The fives will be worth 13 plus book value at 18 a share. So A lot of you guys are going to be smiling with your values of your deep in the money calls, and nothing is more comfortable than writing short-term calls on deep in the money calls that are getting deeper in the money. Nothing more beautiful than that. 1748 GameStop, the high of 1749, 2.6 million. Not a heavy day. 650,000 pre-split. This is a light day, but it shows you how little stock there is for sale on GameStop. 1753 right now on GameStop shares. ATIP unchanged at 31.8. Tesla a little higher, 117.62 now, 64, only down 213. Is there a little rally coming in Tesla to give it a green quote at the end of the day? I don't know. We have 30 minutes to go, but it is possible the way this stock trades. We're now down 201 to 117.76. There is a little buy wave coming in on Tesla right at the moment. SOFI 507 up 25, Apple up 8 cents, HBQ up 30 now, the Dow up 108. Very interesting day. 1755 now is the last trade on GameStop. We're up $1.17 a share today. Love it. I just love seeing it. Better premiums are coming, and we'll see just how these calls that you folks have written, how will they react to a little uptick here? And what if the shares give up 30, 40 cents tomorrow? How will they back off as time keeps marching on and the contracts are out of the money? We'll watch for that. Tons of fun here. 118.02 on Tesla. We've broken the 118 barrier yet again, and we're now at 118.07, down 174. So we've kind of climbed 50 odd cents here in the last 5-10 minutes on Tesla. So Tesla, GameStop, SOFI, they're all moving higher right now. Very good. Coyote, the apes will FOMO today, thinking this is it. Tomorrow the hype will be less, and the next day less. It'll come down or stop where it is. It's happened 1,000 times. There you go. Well, we'll see. 104 is the gain on the Dow Jones, 16 on S&P, 69.7 on NASDAQ. 1750 last trade on GameStop. 117.95 to 118 is Tesla. SOFI 506 up 24. The high on SOFI today has been 513. So it'll be interesting to see if we reach a new high at the end of the day. We have 28 more minutes to go. Apple now at 130.17, up 2 pennies. The volume on SOFI, by the way, 37.8 million. So it'll be a 40 million share day, but this is not, phenomenal volume. This is a good sign to get these kinds of 20, 25 cent gains on mediocre volume. Love it. Just love it. Good stuff. 506 on SOFI. 1754 on GameStop, up 116. This is just short of the 1760 high of the day on 2.76 million volume. Go GameStop, go. That's fine with me. Make our viewers richer all over the place. Richer and richer and richer. I like it. I'll take a look at some of these other quotes. Here we are. Up 11 on that Rocket Lab now, 433. Smart Rent holding 19.5 at 293.5 now. Spire up 1.5 to 107.50, and Sixter up 7.5 to 212. Very good. There you go. Thank you all for popping through. We now have 117 thumbs ups. Thank you guys for that. Very good of you to help out. We're going for 150 thumbs ups today. This is good stuff. We should like to make that the new normal for the afternoon show and push that morning show to 250 on the thumbs up meter if we could. We're trying 118.01 again on Tesla. 118.01, trying to hold this 118 level. The Dow just jumped to 111 point gain here. Yep, 507 SOFI, another penny higher. All the stocks are inching higher right now. And Brian, I'm going to buy more shares with my premiums I brought in. Yay, if GameStop goes crazy, I can sell the shares and use those to help pay for rollover. I'm having a good time here. Way to go, pal. Ryan, do I sound like the credit savage? Hey, man, I love it. Just make money. All of you do well and score some real nice gains here. This is what you want to have. The Dow up now 116.8. So you can see this. There's a buy wave coming in here on the overall markets. I think the Dow now is up over 120 points. And we're approaching three-quarters of a percentage point gain on NASDAQ, 78-point gain. Oil up 60 cents today. All righty. I read something this morning. I'm not sure if I'm right on this, but I think I read this right. It was a headline about the Ontario Teachers Pension Fund. When I talk to people about the Ontario Teachers Pension Fund and what they're investing in, they're amazed at how diversified this pension fund really is. And they own stock and property and skyscrapers, shopping malls. But this morning's headline seemed to indicate that they bought a company that produces the boxes for Chanel products. So when you go to when the gals go to Sephora or they go to a cosmetic counter and they buy something from Chanel, the item you're buying from Chanel is in some really classy packaging. Well, this packaging is made by somebody. It's not made by the perfume company. They hire someone to produce it. It seems to me that the Ontario Teachers Pension Fund owns the company that produces the boxes for Chanel product. Now, I don't know if there's more than one location of this company's box making capacity, because Chanel is sold in countries all around the world. And in Germany, they have German writing on the packages. In France, it's French. In Spain, it's Spanish. And so, where do you print? Where do you manufacture and print the Spanish, the Italian, the Turkish? Where do these boxes get made? In Tokyo and the China, Taiwan, Vietnam, Philippines. I mean, they're global. That's got to be quite the corporation that produces this packaging for a global brand. So I never think about it. I hadn't thought about it until I saw the headline this morning. I thought, this isn't just a little company that makes boxes, for some perfume or something. No, they have all that, all the branding and all the various products that they sell for men and women. Some boxes are smaller, narrower, some are wider, higher. Yeah, it's complicated. Then they have gift sets and all this stuff, and it's all high quality stuff. You would not expect to pay top dollar for a Chanel perfume or a cream or whatever you're getting and have it in a cheap little box. I mean, no. So think about all the cosmetic companies in the world that they all use firms that produce specialty packaging for just these brands. Like Apple, when you get yourself a new iPhone, that box it comes in that has that smooth feel to it, or the box that your computer comes in, reinforced. I still have my Apple MacBook Pro box. This computer is sitting on it. I always put my phone inside the original box along with my cable to travel, and it's custom made for this unit. Pretty reliable. Interesting thought. A pension company owns that company now. Interesting long-term investment, isn't it? Yeah. Okay. What else is here? The old surfer says, "Good day. I'm number 118." Coyote, if you have to roll, make sure you are making more money on your roll, because you can absolutely do that. Yes, Dave, the Mac guy. You guess I'm defending a trade for the first time on SoFi. Dave, the Mac guy, wrote $5, but my cost basis is sub 5. Brian, Coyote agreed to sell for more than you bought back for, and for me, and I also need to include the fees with it. Let's see. Coyote, Apple spends more on the packaging than the actual parts inside the machine. Brian, I usually aim for at least $1 more to sell another one above what I bought it back for. There you go. 119 is the gain on the Dow Jones now. 18 on S&P, 73 on NASDAQ. Oil up 49 cents. Tesla is over 118. It's 118.12, down $1.65. So it is coming on a little more, not dramatically, but in pennies. It's coming up. ATIP is still 31.8 cents, unchanged. GameStop looks like a new high now. $17.67 is the last trade. We're just at the high of 1769 here. So this is the neighborhood right now. $1.29 gain on 2.9 million GameStop. So GameStop's having a good session today, up $1.29. All of this started at 11:30 today, but the run-up started. I mean, it really began to move just around the 205 range, just after 2 o'clock. That's when the stock began the straight-up climb that we're seeing right now. 1770 right now, last trade, the high of the day on GameStop. Up $1.32 on the session. Tesla, 117.95, back under 118. As it is faltering a little bit, or it could be just pausing for another run up that might be going on Tesla. Don't know for sure. Volume on Tesla today is 155 million again. Very active stock, all right? Coyote says, a while back, I ran into a guy on Reddit who was really upset. He wrote a covered call and the stock ran big on him. I let him in on a secret. If the call you wrote now costs more, so do all the other calls. They cost more too. It nearly blew his mind. Bobby, hot knife, 1774, 1776, hot again. Tiff, it's really funny how GameStop can move up like this for no reason exactly. It's just oversold, 1778. It could be a shorter. There could be. I mean, I'm not saying there is, but there could be a shorter who's just trying to, get covered. I don't know. Bobby, looks like a push for 18 here. Susan shops about. Bruce, a Chanel has the best packaging, fastest shipping. The value of Chanel is in their ultra perfect packaging. Always at the light to receive. Also, their empty boxes have excellent resale value. How about that? Brian, Tiff and down, but down makes more sense because the whole market keeps going down. Brian, there's like no sell candles on GameStop chart right now. 1775, no sell chart, no selling there. There you are, 1775. The Dow up 110, 1777 on GameStop now. Lots of sevens, and 1780 is the high of the day. 3 million volume on the session. Go GameStop, go. ATIP 31.8, up a tenth of a penny. Tesla approaching 118 again, 117.97. 117.97, approaching 118. The Dow holding a 108 gain right now. Tesla just broke 118 at 118.02. SOFI up another penny. 510 on SOFI, up 27 cents. We have 18 minutes to go. We're getting a surge now. 3 pennies away from the high of the day on SOFI. The high was 513. We're trading at 510, up 28 on your SOFI. Apple 130.17, up 2 cents. HPQ up 28. Google up 19. Let's fly over here to see where the other SPACs are. ME up 5 cents. Make that up 8 at 218. Rocket Lab up 12.5 to 434.5. Matterport up 7.5 to 276.5. Smart Rent higher again, up 22.3 cents to 296.2. Spire up forward at 107, and Sextera holding a 4.5 cent gain, 209.5. Okay. Tiff, I take the green. Looks like I have to roll several calls next week, but I'll still take the green because your deep in the money calls are getting more valuable. This is good stuff. DQ 131, Bruce 131. You need 19 more for 150 thumbs ups. It's happening today. Thank you, everybody. Tesla 117.89.91. GameStop 17.83. It's going for $18. 17.85 has been touched already. Up now 145 on 3,090,000. We're climbing higher. 17.85, another new high on GameStop. There just seems to be a little buy wave coming in. We'll take it. Larry Titus says, greetings all. 132 thumbs ups from him. Tiff, HBQ is on a run for a week or so now. I hope that the premiums will finally improve. BZ 132, Coyote, it wants to hit 18 before the close. 1786 on GameStop. 117.90 on Tesla, 509 on your SoFi kids. 513 is the high of the day. We're 4 cents away from the high of the day on SoFi. 38.99 million traded on SoFi. Apple 130.11 down 4. HBQ 28.94 up 30 cents. BZ, I think I'm 133 on the thumbs up meter. Coyote, buy the highs. Brian, Uncle Bruce, you didn't tell me it would hit an 18 today. You didn't tell me. Well, I'm saving it as a surprise. Bobby, I see 1794. I see 1796. I see 1799 as the high trade right now on GameStop. 1799 has been the high trade. We're at 118.09 on Tesla. We just jumped a dime on Tesla. The Dow is now up 115 points. SoFi 508. Interesting session here as Nazareth. I'm sitting back waiting for this rip to end to write calls. Going to be nice to write on 61 calls here in a bit. How about that? 1797 last trade on GameStop. 118.27 on Tesla. Just jumped like 35 cents here in a few minutes. Just popped again. Tesla trying to come up down $1.48. 1795 on your GameStop. The Dow's up 124. 510 again on SoFi, going for the record, going for a new high. All right, H. Gregory, Uncle Bruce, how would you handle a big move with GameStop? Poor man covered calls. Like, say GameStop jumped up $10. Would you sell the deep in the money calls for profit and just keep rolling your covered calls? Yeah, what'll happen is if your stock went to $30, your deep in the money calls are $21, $22. You'd start selling those and buying $15 deep in the money calls. Now, when this happens, if January 2025 is the longest ones out there, we'll look at those. But if now they've offered March or June 2025s, you might look at June 2025's 15s and slide up to those. They'll be $5 cheaper per, as far as book value goes, and then see what the premium is. If they're a 90-10, that might be a good move, and you're locking in profits, adding to how many calls you have. JR, Uncle Bruce, to Brian's point, will SoFi hit 550 this week? Will it hit $10 by the end of the month? If it does, then it's your fault. Why do we never hear this logic on your channel? Why can't you just promise the moon and deliver? I mean, come on. 130-point gain on your Dow Jones, everybody. 1797 on GameStop. ATIP 31.6. Tesla 118.45, only down $1.32. SoFi 510. Apple 130.24 up 9. HBQ 28.94 up 30. We're coming. We're getting higher. H. Gregory, naked until the price drops. Can you buy back? I don't know about that. Tiff number 18. Bobby Atkinson 18. It's trading at 18 bucks, Bruce. It touched $18. Did it actually? 1808. It did. While I was ranting and raving, 1808 is now 1784. It did happen. There it is. Everyone saw it. Everyone saw it. Look at that. Everyone saw it. Sorry, I hit send in the middle of my question. SoFi may hit $6 by the end of the month when earnings coming up. Tiff, stocks that are at their day highs right now: SoFi, Rocket Lab, Matterport, GameStop. I like it. Coyote, they have good earnings. We are 12 minutes away. Flint Creek packaging is absolutely key to sales. A product often sells because of that factor. It's a science, and believe me, I spend more time on label design than on anything. 1774 on GameStop, 142 for the Dow. Gain now. The Dow is popping higher. 20-point gain on S&P, 77 on NASDAQ. We got a Tesla at 118.44, down $1.33. We have 12 minutes to go. SoFi 510. Apple 130.17 up 2. HBQ 28.94. Google 88.94 up 14. Moderna up 5.36. Amazon up $2. HD up 190. That's Home Depot. Cisco up 16. Netflix up 11. Pfizer down 90. IBM up 78. Microsoft up 94. Over on ME, we're up 6.5 to 216.5. Rocket Lab up 14 to 436. Matterport up 9.5 to 278.5. Smart Rent up 23 cents to $2.97. It wants to go to $3. Spire 108.5 up 5.5 cents, and Sextera at 209.5 up 4.5 cents. Spire, what a trading day! I'm already excited for tomorrow's GameStop. Bobby, GameStop out of the oven, cooling down now. We got it sitting here at 17.79. There might be another run coming. 11 minutes. Brian, 170,000 sell candle to drop GameStop back down. Tiff, Bobby, it's okay. I wrote $18 strike expiring next Friday. Flint, who asked me for a sample? Sorry, the email with your address is buried. Please reach out again. 137.28 is the gain on the Dow. 1767 up 129 on GameStop. ATIP 31.7 unchanged. 118.44 to 49 on Tesla. We're looking at almost at 118.50 here, down $1.28. SoFi 511, 2 pennies away from the high of the day, I think. Yeah, 513 was the high trade, and we are approaching it on 39.8 million, I believe, on SoFi. Apple 130.19 up 4, HPQ up 35 cents, 28.98. The Dow is up 150 now. Here we go again, another surge. S&P up 21, NASDAQ up 81, and oil up 47 cents. 1768 GameStop up $1.30. 118.52 on Tesla. We broke 118.50. We broke it. We'll see if that can happen again here. Bobby Atkinson, like a 40-cent swing in 3 minutes. Yeah, we got action here. We got volatility building up. We're up 163 on the Dow, though. There is bigger money coming in on the big indexes here. This is interesting. Very solid close coming up with 9 minutes to go. It looks like a solidly positive close. This should be fun. 1773 on GameStop. We're coming on again. Yep, 1775. Here we go. We're climbing again on your GameStop. 161 gain on the Dow now. 118.41 on Tesla. 510 on SoFi. Right on, guys. Right on. I'm loving this. I love seeing these improvements. 218 now on ME, up 8. A little uptick just came in here. 14.5 cent gain on Rocket Lab, 436.5. Matterport up 9.5, 278.5. Those are ticking higher. Smart Rent 23.5 cent gain, 297.5. Looks like Smart Rent wants to take a shot at $3 here on this session. Spire 109 up 6 cents right now. Giddy up, man. 1775 on GameStop. It is fun. I like it. I like it a lot. You guys with more valuable accounts, I like that. And I know a bunch of you have a bunch of SoFi. So you get 20, 30 cents a day on your SoFi. You guys are building wealth quickly. Let's take a run to 10, 15 bucks here. Let's go, man. Let's go SoFi. Yeah, baby. Oh, can we be writing options on this? Oh, will you guys be writing options at $15 a share? Oh my gosh. Blair, would be fancy if GameStop touches twice 18 bucks. Brian, trying to buy more GameStop at 1769. Great number. 1776 last trade indicated from what I can see. And 118.26, 118.28 on the Tesla. 512 on SoFi. The high of the day on SoFi, 513. We're 1 penny away, and we're just about hitting it right now. 29 cent gain on your SoFi, everybody. Remember, Nick has over 300,000 shares, so a 30-cent gain for Nick today makes for a good day. $90,000 gain in the value of his account. Not bad, huh? Not bad at all. Way to go, Nick. Way to go, pal. 512 on SoFi. Amazing. 161-point gain on the Dow here. Yep. See what gives. 1777 on GameStop. JR, if any here are having issues deciding how to buy a good deep in the money call, John M. on Discord has written a great script for a spreadsheet that'll go out and find those poor man cover calls. Check it out. JR follows the 90-10 Uncle Bruce rule and shows you what is available at different DTE and strikes. Goaty, congrats to him, laughing out loud. Tiff, John M. Tool is really good. We got Fool of a Took. These 140 swings on GameStop are a lot more exciting for my overall portfolio with 900 shares than they were with 100. Now you're getting it. Yes, sir. 1785 on GameStop. Coming on again. 165 on the Dow now. 512 on SoFi. We are climbing $29 even on HPQ. 2902 on HPQ. 1787 on GameStop. going higher. Brian, fool of a took. That is awesome. I told you this is fun. Dave, the Mac guy, if I end up getting assigned at 5, which I still doubt will happen, I'm just buying back in. I'm hedged with January 2024 750 calls, so you're good. Fool of a took, going to wait for a little more movement before rolling up. Flint Creek, great day. I hope it keeps going up and up and up and up. 1786 on GameStop, up $1.48. The Dow up 170 now. S&P up 23. NASDAQ up 91. We're climbing 118.41 on Tesla. 512 on SOFI. Apple up 14 cents. Now it's up 19 cents. Apple is moving up. And HPQ 2904. It's moving up. Dow's up 172. Now it's up 185 on the Dow. 1787 on GameStop. We're only 13 cents away from 18 here. We're moving higher. 1785. Fool of a took, Brian. Yes, sir, Brian. Uncle Bruce, if we hit the 20s, 21s, is that around when you should look for rollovers? Well, we'll see. Coyote Dave, the Mac guy. When is your expiration? I doubt you're going to be exercised. Brian, I am thinking whatever your strike price plus your premium, you should start thinking about rolling. Good rule of thumb for covered calls. Coyote, I've held SoFi covered calls through earnings runs plus $2 and $3. I've never been exercised. Dave, the Mac guy, Feb 17th. Okay, I got a lot of comments coming through. 196 on the Dow now. We're approaching a 200. Oh, we're at 205-point gain here on the Dow. We've just popped it up. 1789 on GameStop. 118.65 on Tesla. We're only down 112 here. Tesla is moving up. 512 on SoFi, trying to reach a new high of 513 or above on 40,400,000 on SoFi. We got 4 minutes to go. Apple 130.48 up 34. HPQ 2909 up 45. Dave the Mac guy, I'm not worried at all. Sold for 40 cents. It'll come back to us. Alex, Uncle Bruce, thinking of writing 2 more GameStop 15s that expire April for 505 to add another poor man cover call. Good move, or am I getting too aggressive? You can make that move and grab another deep in the money call, write another call. Take the dough. Just make them pay you. Let's see if GameStop gives up 50 cents tomorrow morning. You never know. 1784. Guy that could consider rolling, but I wouldn't sweat too much, especially only a dime. Susan Shops about when we get 3 minutes to go. When the bid on SoFi stock is 511, shows 766, and the ask at 489 with 49. Bid buyers are higher than ask sellers. Does this mean there are more buyers than sellers on SoFi? The volume really isn't great. Yes, if you have more showing on the bid than the ask, then you have an imbalance. That's true. Coyote Alex, April's kind of close to Dave the Mac guy. The only concern is entering the RSP buying season. Not sure if the same applies to the U.S. 191 gain on the Dow. 1782 on GameStop. 3 minutes to go. Tesla 1866 here, down 111. SoFi 513. We have matched the high of the day again. 513 up 31 cents on your SoFi, kids. Apple 130.62 up 48 cents, and HBQ 2908 up 44 cents. Nazareth just sold some March 17 $25 strike for $1.40 on 61 contracts. Then bought 400 shares at the premium. Arms crossed now. It's out of the money, but it's my cost basis, so it's a low stress game. There you go. $1.40 on 61 contracts. Thank you very much. That's $8,400 that just came in the front door there. Brian, funny, the market's having a little run and the chat is exploding. Bruce, help me. 195 gain. GameStop 1783. Tesla 118.76, down only $1.01 now. Tesla climbing again. 512 on SoFi, 513 on SoFi, and we're up 50 cents on Apple and 44 on HPQ. Okay. Giddy up, kids. Giddy on up. Nice job, everybody. Way to go, all. Yeah, Brian, you're not going to do any rollovers for a while yet on your GameStop. You're just going to wait a little longer here. 1780. See what happens. Tesla's 118.76, down $1.02. SoFi 512 up 30, and Apple up 50 cents. HPQ up 44 cents. Alex, I'm going to fold my arms and see what tomorrow brings. Thank you, Uncle B and Coyote. Right on, guys. Fun times coming up. Every time we're up 26 on S&P, 100-point gain on NASDAQ. That is 0.95 of a percentage point for the NASDAQ, 0.69 for S&P, and 0.57 for the Dow. All indexes are climbing at the end of the day with 1 minute to go. They've all been climbing up higher. Yep, fold them arms, says Coyote. Fold them arms. 118.80 on Tesla, down only 99 cents. 95 cents now on 118.82 on Tesla. Larry, boom, the bells are ringing. 513 last trade on SoFi, that I can tell you. That's the high of the day, I think. Very good closing session here. Brian, I will consider rolling come Valentine's Day, depending on the stock looks like. Arms crossed and folded. Nice going, everybody. Very interesting session this afternoon with a lot of activity. Tesla is only down 92 cents at 118.85. So not a bad session here. Tesla holding on to most of those recent gains again. Very interesting session today, and nice to see GameStop have a good run here. Been a while, so it's nice to see a little reversal because we were struggling to get going today. It just couldn't get started, and then finally this afternoon it began to move. Whatever selling was around disappeared, and all of a sudden up it came. Very good. Thank you, Larry from DQ. Alex, thanks, Larry. Mr. Consistency himself. JR, thanks, Larry. Them's the bells. Right on. 187.9 gain on the Dow. 1776 on GameStop, up 138. ATIP unchanged, 31.7 cents, with the final volume 729,000 on ATIP today. Tesla 118.85, SoFi 512, up 30 cents. The high of the day 513 on 41.9 million. Okay. Apple 130.73, up 58. HPQ up 45 to 29.09. Google up 44 cents. It was down this morning to 86.70, closed at 89.24. Very good turnaround on that one today. Moderna up 570, Amazon up 250 to 89.87. Home Depot climbed 286 today to 320.66. Cisco a 23-cent gain to 48.81. Netflix up 12.37 to 327.50. Pfizer down 77, little recovery at the end, 47.62. IBM popped a little at the end of the day, up 124 to 144.79. Microsoft popped up to 173, 228.85. Bantic Vectors up 281 to 219. Adobe down 328. Goldman up 430. Boeing down $1.80. Meta up 350. The ME shares, 23andMe 219 last trade, up 9. Rocket Lab up 16 cents to 4.38. Matterport up 13 cents to 2.82. There was a late surge on all three of those stocks. SmartRent, another holding its own, up 22.5 at 296.5. Spire up 8, $1.11, and Sextera up 8 to 213. So good day for all of our former specs. They all went higher today across the board. All right, you also Splair. Have a relaxed evening and a good night. Deep Value. Party City ends the day up 117. Brian, that was fun. Although, of course, the day I sell my covered calls and the stock goes up. It is all gravy, fries, and cheese, curds. Have a great night, all. Susan, well, I'll take 512 on SoFi. Gosh, it feels like I've aged years waiting for this day. I can't wait for it to climb higher and write on him. Wondering, is Nick writing on him now? We don't know. Yeah, I don't know what Nick is doing. I haven't heard from him lately. Been quiet. We are holding or coming through finally with a 187 gain on the day when it's all said and done for the Dow. Right on, guys. That was an interesting session for sure. We'll have fun tomorrow. Tomorrow's Wednesday, prime time tomorrow night at 8 o'clock for all Gold Bagel members. So if you're a Gold Bagel member, join me at 8 o'clock tomorrow evening. We'll do that. Don't forget Thursday. We're going to do a 6-on-1 session on Thursday at 1 o'clock Eastern. From 1 to 2 Eastern during the live markets. You may want to be part of that depending on these rollovers and this action we're seeing here. Hopefully it'll continue. That's Thursday at 1 o'clock. If you want in on that, make a donation of 150 U.S. funds on PayPal and send me a private email saying, Bruce, I just sent you $150. I want in on this 1 hour private session 6-on-1. I will make way more than $150 being part of that group. I'm looking forward to seeing you on that, everybody. Thank you, JR. Later, everybody. See you bright and early tomorrow. Ken, thank you, JR. Neat, neat, and neat. Brian, why can't he short Netflix? I thought you could short anything as long as you have the means, you know? There you go. We'll see how the markets play tomorrow, kids. Thank you all for being here today, hanging out with myself and saying hi to Auntie Jen Jr. Jen did her physio today, and it went really well. Really, really well. Things are looking good here. We're getting somebody back. This is good stuff. Thank you all. Have a great afternoon. We'll see you tomorrow morning, first thing, and let's make some more money then. Okay, everybody. Thank you so much. You take care, and bye for now.